That's right. We've sort of upgraded. Maybe next week we'll be back audio only. Who knows?
Is the audio sound good for me though? I don't think I got an answer for that.
It's quiet.
It's still
It's
going to be quiet.
quiet. Okay, that's
We're just
fine.
going to boost
We'll
it.
just audio. It's like
We'll just edit
we
it.
boost it, and it's like that shitty MP7 audio gains. Whoa, you know, like the
like peaking and stuff.
yeah, like yeah, it'll be peaking and stuff when you boost.
Maybe.
All right. So, did you have anything you wanted to talk about?
Man, I'm a little dry. Yeah, it just happened at work today. Actually, just my coworker just
Came over and they're like,
so I was supposed to be off today.
were they talking about how awesome it is? They're like, listen, Venezuela, you know, say
Why
what you
ask me
want,
a question?
but you
like, ask
you
me a
have to
question,
admit.
and then you're like, let me just take it back over. Venezuela.
And they're like, you gotta admit, the way we captured Mandela or whatever, Mendoza.
Is that actually his name? I don't
No, I think that's from Simpsons. But did any of them say that? That's apparently the talking
No.
point for like
No, it didn't come up.
or for right wing people is like, because like you can't excuse it happening, so like the talking point is to just focus on like, yeah, but isn't it fucking sick how
Pretty
cool
cool,
our military did it just instantly, and it's just
Yeah.
like, not really. It's like, no.
Okay, but you got to admit it.
You gotta admit, dude. I was like talking with Kenny, and he was just like, we had like a coworker who was just like, he always says stuff, and Kenny always like just gets annoyed. He's just like, and and which I like the coworker, but he was just like he brought up Venezuela. I can't remember how it got brought up, but then he was just like, yeah, but you got to admit, and then like literally the next day, like another coworker, so he's like, well, you got to admit that was sick how
Yeah,
executed.
I remember you mentioning that. I love that you just hey, you got any talking points? I'm like, yeah, actually, my coworker. Like, well, Venezuela, my coworker. Let me tell you, dude. Let me tell you.
I was just interjecting. That's all. All right, go back.
Well, okay. Long story short, I'll try to make it quick. But I get called in. I come in. It's not even. I'm not even there. Legitimately, not even there for 2 minutes, and she flips the fuck out on me again.
Yo, fuck. I bet you wanted the Venezuela.
Yeah.
I bet you don't think it's impressive our military did. All right, go ahead.
That'd be more interesting. She just freaked. Like I just.
What did she freak about?
Well, like I'm just standing. I'm trying to take this pallet because she's just like been over picking up these packages or whatever, and I'm trying to move it, and she's like, "Can you just start on that one?" I was about to say like, we're really just gonna start the day off like this.
We're just gonna start.
But I was like, you know what?
What's the point?
I have to imagine her life's miserable, and I don't even mean this as like this, like the.
I bet she's a hoarder.
Like the doorman kind of. Like, well, they actually had their
don't worry.
lives are actually pathetic.
Don't worry.
If
anybody's mean to you, it's because they're miserable and they want to kill themselves. Yeah.
But I mean, I come in and then immediately I'm like basically attacked.
So are you just like ignorant of like work etiquette or something? She's making it sound like that's the case.
She legit creates a hostile work environment because there's one guy. She's like, she just out of nowhere, can you just not do this because then it just makes it harder for us, and you know, just do whatever you want. Just do whatever you want.
She does this to like multiple people.
Well, like this one guy, and he's like just kind of like me, just like, are you like in front of all these people? You're really gonna do this? Like, you're gonna make a scene?
You're gonna do this in
and
front of everybody?
He's just like, I can do whatever I want. She's like, whatever, and then she just like walks off and is doing this. I'm thinking like,
and then she stopped work.
Deep.
Yeah, and then she stopped. Yeah, but that's the thing. Every time she does that, she gets an excuse to go
stop
working.
I guess. Well, it's funny because we finished whenever that happened with that guy.
Making a whole character assassination.
We were doing that. She does it herself, but
yeah.
No, I get there like I said, she freaks the fuck out on me, and then she disappears for half an hour.
Yeah. Okay. So I really do think it's just
I don't know.
Like I don't know if she does it intentionally, but I think psychologically.
I think she's like bipolar. That because she'll be like laughing with other people or whatever that she gets along with. But then like even the guy that she's like gets along with, she freaks the fuck. Who did this? And he's like I had to move it. And she's like, well, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. You ain't gonna fuck with me.
Oh yeah, that's like apparently a line.
does
I'm
it-
not the one. Do you know what that means? It means like I'll kill you if you
Well, yeah,
come
just
at
say
me.
shit.
Or
You don't.
it's like a gang
Yeah,
thing.
today's
I'm
no,
not
I
the
know.
one.
That's how she talks. She talks like a teenager. Like
I
legit,
ain't the one.
when I had to deal with like
I have a
youthful
coworker
offenders,
that said that too.
it's like, oh, I'll fucking cuss you. I don't give a fuck. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you go ahead and punch me, whatever.
I ain't the one.
Like talking about like, you don't want to. Today's not the day. And
It's never the day.
she'll say this all the time. She's like, I don't play that. I'm like, oh my god. And for the record, she's white. I'm not trying to. That's just how she talks.
I was about to.
That's just
I
how
was
she talks.
debating if I was gonna say. Yeah, I ain't the one. I remember when I learned about that.
All right.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
it means I ain't the one. Means I ain't the one that's gonna look past this. I'm gonna get in a physical
exactly.
altercation or something.
And I mean, honestly, that'd be best case scenario for me personally, because I'd probably get to take time off. She'd get fired, and then all my some of my problems would be solved. I'm just tired of work. Like it just.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should.
Maybe you should, somebody has to do something.
Whatever that means.
Was that on Discord?
That was last week. We were talking about Darman, and I was just like, someone has to.
Somebody has to do something.
Not me.
Was that on
Whatever
the?
that means.
Was that? That was on the podcast.
That was on the
That's
podcast,
so funny.
Yeah, I was telling Julie, and she's just like, "What does that mean?" And I was like, "What does it mean?"
It doesn't. What does it mean?
What does it mean? It just means somebody has to do something.
Somebody has to do.
Somebody has to do something.
So I've been last night. I was having one of my obsessions. Like I remember when I haven't had like a autistic like focus thing since the Testaments.
Oh yeah, murder on the judgment.
Murder on the judgment seat. The governor is dead. Murder. Anyways, last night it happened again where I finally got like my. And I was just bothering Hannah. It was so funny. It was about Yu-Gi-Oh. Shuffle well, Yugi, for it may be the last shuffle that you do. It's just
You're
like,
just doing that.
and they're just shuffling, and then he's like shuffling slightly faster while evil laughing. And pray to your gods that your winged dragon of Ra lands on the top of your deck.
So this was Malik
Yeah, Merrick.
and Merrick.
Merrick, you know the names. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went and watched the first like 2 seasons, but I just
Well, you need to do season 1, 2, 4,
4.
or 5. I mean, because you're supposed to skip 3 and 4 were filler.
What was Battle City?
2.
You say so. Watch that one.
I think it's funny. I mean, yeah, no, it is good.
Well,
yeah.
So those are actually cool stuff where like they do the slime thing where like the guy that's being
Yeah, but that's not
controlled-
an actual card. That's like made up. It's like they.
I mean,
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. That's what I'm saying. No, but like I was just telling,
girl.
I was like talking to Hannah about it, and I like put it on. And she's like, "What is?" I put it on last night or the night before. Last night.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter. And we're just like talking and hanging out and stuff. Why it's like playing on the TV. And she's just like, "What? Why? Okay, so like,
She doesn't
when
get
they
it.
start when she starts to engage the big mistake, everybody like
Yeah, like you
tries
just
to
showed me
stop.
this video. I'm just like, nope.
But so she's like watching it, or like she like glancing, and she's like, "So why don't they just just get the best cards and then just win all the time?" I'm like, that's what the second season's about.
Yeah,
is the
the
Egyptian god cards.
The trophy hunters or
Yeah,
whatever.
and then I told her about the rare card
rare
hunters,
card
and I'm like, and that's why you have to keep your deck on you, because if you don't have your deck to protect, I'm like, it's like an open carry kind of, it's just like it's like in this world, like instead of guns, like you have to use your children's card game card deck to like defend yourself. And she's like, so like what? Just don't play. And it's like, no, you got to.
If you're in the city, yeah. you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to.
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it's funny. Well, even in the city, because like that's the thing is like. She's just like, so like what? And then like I was just like, well, like basically if you win a duel, you get their best card. So they're trying to find the people with the Egyptian god cards and then get their best card. And then I was like explaining that um what was it? Oh yeah, all the because season 2 has like the best censorship, or like the most iconic censorship where it's just like he's just walking and then he like tricks him into walking into this room and then he chains his legs to like a thing and then saw blades come out.
I thought that was.
I think that's season 2.
Oh wait, are you talking about like he has the
Yeah, the
red
weird.
magician?
Yeah.
I think that's season 2.
Yeah, and so like the whole thing is like he's like if your life points go to 0, these things will cut off and rip off you and kill you, sawing off your legs. But they like censor. And he's like these magic discs, and they just like put a blue filter over it.
I remember that.
Yeah, and she's like, if they touch you, they'll send you to the shadow realm.
That's actually a pretty good impression.
I love it so much. She's like she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. And there's this other team where they're like, he's like, I need your Egyptian god card, so you better duel me or I'll set off this remote detonator and blow up the building.
Well, they're over glass.
Yeah, they're over glass. It'll
Yeah.
like blow up the building and they'll fall down and die
Into the shadow.
into the shadow realm.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
like
remember that.
it can't just be falling to your death. It's fall into a. There's a portal there. Don't ask how we make this portal or like it's so
Oh yeah,
awesome.
how would they make that?
It never goes. It's just like, oh, there's just a floating portal here, and it's like, did it go away? I mean, it's like, is there like a? How did you make a?
How did they make the shadow?
So it's all. If I shoot this gun, there's little tiny shadow realm pieces,
Yeah,
shadow realm bullets.
Yamu.
Yamu. But yeah, and I keep telling her about her, and it was just last night. I'm just like, we're in the drive-thru, and we're like, thank you. Shuffle well, you give. She's like, nah. She's like, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Shuffle well, you give. And my favorite thing is he's like wearing like a crop top and like pink short shorts and stuff. Like it's like
He's wearing like khaki. You talking about Merrick?
yeah, I feel like before he like goes full Merrick, he's like wearing like twink outfits, which twink isn't a slur, is it?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think
don't
so.
know.
I had a conversation with someone.
Don't get canceled.
Don't get canceled.
Don't get canceled. Oh my God, your Twitter's gonna be blowing up after this episode.
Twitter is gonna be blowing up.
So I guess Mark Maron. Man, I feel like we just have the same anime and then like the state of comedy because my immediate thought is like I get so Mark Maron, you know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been hearing him.
He like went out and criticized them like even
Joe
more-
Rogan,
the
yeah,
Joe
and
Rogans
and
were,
then
like,
and
more
then his
over it than-
podcast ended, and then they criticized him back. Apparently, I don't know if you knew about that.
Well, it ended like a couple months ago, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he went on like other people's podcasts, like in the past,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he's
week
been
or
on like a
so.
little bit of a tour, and it comes up here and there pretty
Yeah.
frequently, I guess. Just
And they're like they're like, man,
yeah,
because I guess he or Mark made fun of like Theo Vaughn or something, and
Yeah,
Joe Rogan's like, man, that did a number on Theo.
yeah.
it.
Which one is Theo Vaughn?
He's like a hick, or he talks like a hick or whatever. He's
Doesn't.
Like, he looks like he's kind of younger, but he's like 45. He's got like long hair.
I don't think I know this guy.
He's got like a goatee. You'd probably know him if you.
He
saw
looks
him.
like Dr. Disrespect or something.
No. See,
I
this
see,
is
I-
why I want to get like a little TV because then I could be like, "Hey, Julie, can you show a
Julie,
picture?"
well, let me
And
look
then
this
you
up. So what's Theo Vaughn's claim to fame?
He's a cough comedian, podcaster.
Oh my god, I'm gonna bitch about this.
He's got it's like late night or an after I don't know something with Theo Vaughn.
Oh yeah. He is that. Okay, yeah. Uh, Theo.
Theo.
I always like when they talk about Theo Vaughn. I'm like, I don't know why, but like I really do like in my head. I'm like, yeah, it's like from Bill Cosby's show. Like not even as a bit. Like it's just in my head. He's that character because I never knew the character from the Bill Cosby show.
I don't think they could be further.
Oh really?
Further in similarity.
It's the only there. I only know of like one other Theo.
But
I've never heard that name.
Theo's
Theo.
like he's interviewed a lot of people, most notably, to my understanding, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Like,
Oh, he was that. What was?
Wow. So
what's
you know,
there?
just
What was like?
softball question? Like, wow,
Yeah.
So you really did, you know?
I don't. That did a number on. And like what? Just like the smallest amount of criticism, like put somebody in like a fucking kill whirlpool. I mean, like
I guess.
that one did a number on. You don't joke about stuff. I'm censoring. This is the Joe Rogan censorship approval stamp. Mark Maron, he has to be censored. You don't talk about this anymore.
Well, it's like, well, you know, he's.
Wouldn't that be cool if like he had like a if Joe Rogan had like a censor board or something like a list of like he's like I'm adding this to the list of stuff we don't.
I mean,
that should be censored by
I
everyone.
don't even think it'd be funny. It'd just be like that's just where we're at in the world right now.
I think it'd be funny since it's Joe Rogan doing it.
I mean, it'd be funny, but it'd just make me sad. Like,
Yeah, but nobody would listen to him. It's not like anybody would be like, well, we have to respect the board.
well, no, that's where you're wrong. I
Well,
feel
okay,
like that
the Austin comedy crowd
well,
would. Yeah.
like I feel like a lot of his viewers be like, yeah, you know,
You don't joke
Mark Maron's
about
not really
that.
you know, he's never really even.
You
really
can
that
you
funny.
can make jokes about rape, but somebody what did he even get made fun of? His hair?
No, I think it's something along the lines of like, I'm kind of talking out of my ass. I think he called him like hacky in some form or something.
You don't
That's like-
say
that's
that.
like
You
the
don't
worst
say that.
insult.
You don't say that. Rape, fine. Racism, fine. Homophobia, fine. Like real world stuff.
But yeah, you don't.
But you don't
another
call somebody
comedian
not
a
funny.
hack.
You don't tell them they're not funny.
Which wasn't Joe Rogan who was the one that like called Carlos Mencia, like called him out on him stealing jokes?
Yeah, that was Joe.
That was Joe.
Yeah, Slippin' Joe.
Slippin' Joe.
I think that's what they call him. But we don't have to keep talking about
Yeah,
it.
comedy. Yeah, whatever. We've talked about it a
We've
bunch.
talked that
It's-
one. Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't think we.
man.
I don't think we talked about anime in the past all that
we-
much.
you mean the hour that we talked about Chainsaw Man? Like.
Oh, was that on this? Oops.
Yeah, remember?
Ooh.
And then
Ooh.
we've talked about other stuff.
But you liked it, and Julie liked it too, right?
Yeah.
She's nodding her head right now. She's just like, it took me a little bit, but
Well, she's on.
I got.
She's on TikTok right now.
She's like, when are we gonna go watch the
Something.
movie, Brooker? The movie's out.
Yeah, maybe. Man,
Resark.
I don't have any. I'm gonna be real, dude. I don't have any other talking points. So.
I think
The little pig poster and whatnot, was that last week?
you got a little pig
Oh yeah,
post.
for January 6th.
What?
Well, let me get there.
You got a little pig post?
Well, no, I'm driving to somewhere. It doesn't even matter where. Oh yeah, Olive Garden. We're driving to Olive Garden.
Okay.
For like date night kind of deal, whatever.
Okay.
But anyways, this is January 6th, and it didn't even occur to me or anything.
Okay.
But like we're driving, and there's like just there's like a couple old people. Yeah. I'll show that and we'll put it up on the screen in the thing. Try to make a note.
And where
for the
was that?
timestamp.
Was that on the wall?
No, so we were driving. It was right on. I don't want to dox myself, but it was on the corner. You know, like the major street right there.
Okay.
Like major.
What was it?
intersection.
Was it on the curb or something?
No, there was a bunch of people protesting,
Oh, nice.
and they're like, fuck Donald Trump, fuck Donald Trump, whatever, and talking about like pedos and all
Yeah.
that, just like he's a traitor, all that, blah blah blah, whatever. But what pissed me off, there was this lady. She had
don't-
that sign, and like I'm turning right, like hugging the corner. Like I'll use your foot as like a little for imagery. I'm like right here, and I'm trying to turn, and she's like putting her sign out like right. Like I mean, literally the sign was like right there. I thought I was gonna hit her.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, me.
Me.
Me. I mean, like, you know what? I'm gonna go change the world. Like, what do you think harassing me is gonna do?
That one.
I'm like, you're in like a really red state, in like a red city.
I think protesting has its place, but
I think it has its place.
I
It
think
can
people
be
have been
effective.
but people have been propagated to that it's a means or it's always useful or
But
it's
no, yeah,
always a
being out on the street and like,
well, protests only work when I don't know. I feel like a boycott or an
so like, well,
obstruction is
yeah,
occurring.
that's what I was gonna say. Because the thing is, like, if they march down to the Oklahoma Capitol or something like that and like disrupted, peacefully or whatever.
That's the thing. It has to disrupt.
That's what I'm saying.
And there's
And
so many laws now that make it where like, oh, you can protest, but you like this and this and this, where so it won't be disruptive.
yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah,
at
so
that
there's
point, yeah,
restrictions and moving.
it's like what's even the fucking point?
Well, that's what I'm saying is like you just being on the street and like putting signs up. To me, I'm like, especially like I'm saying, the city that we're in, I'm like, I don't know, it just feels demonstrative rather than like
Yeah,
doing anything
well, that's the
useful.
thing is like even then like you need to be disruptive to the people that you're against.
But that's the thing. So like what I'm trying to say is
Like you don't
the,
you know.
what I'm saying is they're stuck in the middle because, and I know it's like almost hypocritical. Like it's like, well, what are you doing, Brooker? You're not doing anything. But that's the thing is, like
But
if I
neither
went on a forum or
yeah.
something like a message board and stuff like, blah, 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 this is how I feel, whatever. That's doing nothing, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
being on the street is doing nothing. Now if you like block the street and say like we want change and
Yeah,
our
and you're
policies.
blocking people who agree with you. You're almost being counterintuitive.
Well,
'Cause-
that and I'm saying they don't know who agrees with them or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, just doing that, like, almost getting hit and putting your sign. I'm like, I don't know. It's just I think that's just stupid. Like, if you're like I say, blocking the street or something, like, doing something or going down to the Capitol and be like, no, you guys aren't going to come in because our governor is, this, that, and the
Yeah,
other,
yeah.
whatever. Like, trying to say like, hey, we want this and this is what we're doing to get this, but like just Donald Trump's a pedophile and all this. I'm like, you're not. I don't think you're
Yeah.
changing hearts and minds on
No,
the
you're
corner
not.
of this red city. Maybe you
Yeah.
are, but I don't think so.
No, you're not. I mean, again, that's the thing. People have been propagated to that. It's just like that we live in a democracy, which as I've voiced, we don't. And I don't know. I've been getting through to a couple of people on like because I work really hard on like how my verbiage because it's just like I feel like 85% of the people I talk to I agree with even in this red state or they agree with me.
Right.
It's just you have to communicate it properly of like what you're trying to get. Like
No, that's yeah. It's about how. Yeah, no, I agree.
yeah,
I
it's
was,
like a big thing, like a big breakthrough I've been having with people is just like letting them know because here's the thing, these two words have been used in propaganda so much they don't actually like mean really anything or mean what they're supposed to anybody.
well,
So
don't leave me hanging.
yeah, capitalism and communism. So I've just been telling I'm like we live in a communism, right? And so, because listen to what they describe. It's just like it's a society where all the money you do all this work and then all the money gets pooled and put into the government and because of the corruption it just gets put into like the top pockets. And I'm like you're telling me that like 80% of the United States is having the wealth. It's just like no, it's going to the top. Like we know that. We all know that it's just like all the money and stuff that we get goes over to the top. And then on top of it, it's just like so many of us are working like we're doing all this almost for free. The only amount of amenities and money that we're getting is just to break even and living expenses essentially. It's just like most people live like paycheck to paycheck and it's just like telling me that that's not like, it's like, oh, we'll give you your allowance, but you're going to perform this task almost basically for free on top, like, but we're keeping all the profit. And it's just like, us, the people who are managing this thing. I don't know. I don't even really know, but it's just like when they describe communism, it's always like everybody works for free and all the money goes to the top elites. And I'm just like, that sounds like what we have right now. That is what we have right now. And so your idea, and then figuring out like, okay, what would work. But I don't go that far because I tell them, I'm like, it doesn't really matter what would work. It's not going to happen unless we have like another or another. I don't think we've had one before. We've had a civil war, but I don't think we've had an uprising revolution or anything.
Power to the people.
Yeah, power to the people. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, I mean, there's so many changes that like we could talk about, but it's like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, and what do I know?
Yeah, and that's the other thing is just like, it's like I can talk about the starting points of like what needs to change, but like getting into the fine tuning and but at that point it's like, why are you getting into weeds over like theoretical stuff that we'll never get to? Again, it's just like, so I don't know. I talking with Grace and everything, it's just like things are crappy, but I don't know if I'd prefer the alternative right now.
Well, why don't you hit me with one of your fun little hypotheticals?
What'd you think of the Gregory Go Boom?
That's not really a hypothetical.
You want me to come up with the hypothetical on the spot?
Well, yeah, you do it all the time.
No, actually, no. They're all
I put a lot of thought into those.
I think I gave you a hypothetical at the beginning where that coworker said something to you.
Yeah, you fucking hijacked talking about Venezuela.
Pretty sick though, right? Are you shifting gears because we're out of stuff to talk about?
Well, nah, just
I was on a. Yeah, well, I was gonna switch gears off of politics.
Yeah, just because it feels like it always ends up politics, and then we just bitch. And then,
I was done. I was trying to figure out.
Well, that's I was trying.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. I didn't know. Hit me with your. I was just like, make me laugh.
Dance.
All right, Brooker, tell me a joke. You're a funny guy, right? Tell me, Mr. Comedian. I would love that if somebody went up to Joe Rogan. This was filmed. Like, you're a comedian. You make me laugh. Make me laugh, Joe.
Yeah. And then,
how do you think he would respond?
Well, it depends where he's at.
He's not at like a place, or he's like doing groceries, or he's transporting from point A to point B because he doesn't buy groceries. Other people,
say, like,
his slaves do it.
Get the fuck out of my face or something like that.
Yeah,
Probably what would happen.
Yeah.
I don't think he averaged. See, we're talking about Joe Rogan again.
I'm done. That's the thing. that was as far as I went.
Now, I was thinking that's actually a pretty good way to hijack any conversation. Like, if I wanted to talk
tell me a joke.
No, if I wanted to talk about, I don't know, my job, like the post. It's like, Carter, what would you do if like Hannah was like, hey, what do you think of working at the post office or something?
What do you mean? If Hannah asked me that?
Just hey, what if some person asked you the thing I want to talk about? It's like, I don't know. It's like, well, and then I can just talk about what I want.
That might be a thing I do. Yeah.
Like,
well, maybe we might have to censor that part because that might be one of my subconscious tricks I do. I don't know. My conversation tools.
No, the people that listen, they need to know.
They need to know. Oh, those fucking bots. Oh, I did want to bitch about this, dude. I gotta find a new search engine. Apparently, Google is now like, if you look up like more than 5 things a day, it like has to make you do a CAPTCHA.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just been giving me CAPTCHAs for the last like 2 days. Like after every like 3 searches, it's just like
Chrome, or do you use Firefox?
It's on my phone, so it's using Chrome.
Really, I don't have this problem.
it only just happened like this week, and it's like we're detecting an unusual amount of activity from you, and it's just like because I search up a bunch of questions or whatever. I'm just googling shit. I'm not trying to use their expensive AI nonsense, but they're like, oh, your charging costs quite a bit. Are you sure you're not a bot? And it's just like this whole thing is such a fucking joke.
Well,
You weren't.
think about AI, like, we're probably gonna have to change the CAPTCHA for him. If AI is getting as smart as it is.
Yeah.
like,
Well. They say like captchas are just like getting you to do it for a
yeah,
bot.
to
Yeah,
solve it
yeah,
or
something like that. Yeah.
enhance AI.
What was it? I was talking with a Darshan Canyon and I think Rivers the other night about AI. So I won't go too much into it, but I guess there's a big bubble.
Oh yeah, well I mean, yeah, like RAM prices are crazy right now.
Yeah, and apparently it's gonna. I don't know. I don't know what'll happen when it'll burst. Probably, another. Didn't something else burst like
Was
in
the
2008?
well, the housing market. And
Yeah.
the
So a
dot-com
bubble can burst, and then people who didn't want anything to do with it
they
suffer.
suffer, and then the people that
They
made
get
a couple
bailed
right
out,
moves, yeah, they
baby.
get a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the money.
Yeah. We should Somebody needs to do something.
Somebody, no, you can't say it like that. You have to bring your eyes down like that. Somebody has to do.
Somebody has to do something about this. I need to watch
not
the.
me.
I need to watch the Dirty Harry movies. I saw some clips and I'm like, seems so cool. Like such fun movies.
Dirty Harry.
Yeah,
Do I wanna
with
know?
Clint.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
my day, asshole. Like
Yeah, okay.
it was from a time where like people are like, somebody has to do something essentially, and then like
And
this
Dirty
it's a
Harry's
movie
that
where it's just
person?
like it's a crooked cop, like a vigilante cop or something who's like on the edge or something.
We haven't watched that.
I haven't seen them. They're like apparently iconic, but the sniper theme is from it. Magnum. Da, 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 da.
I don't know. It makes me
You don't
think
know
of
that song?
Now you got
You
me
don't
thinking about
remember?
James Bond.
We do need to finish up those movies.
I've seen them all at this point.
Oh, it looks like I got the touch. Cute. He gets the remote control. He gets the remote control car. He's like, and like Q's just
This
like,
is Pierce
oh,
Brosnan.
let me try.
He
These
can do
the
like
car.
a touchpad.
And, yeah, and
the
he's
cell phone.
like, he's like, yeah, let me give it a try, kid.
Let me give it a troll key. Yeah, and he's just like doing it around and he just porks it. And they
Oh, grow up,
the main thing.
Bond, bitch.
I was actually telling Julie about this. Like, do you remember how many times they do like some crazy stuff
And
happening?
then it would do the Stinger song thing.
No, well that, but like there's some crazy thing happening, like James Bond's on an elephant in Italy
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something,
yeah.
and then there's like a drunk guy, like a homeless guy, and he's like drinking, and then he sees it, he goes like,
I think that was only the Moonraker one.
Nah, I think they
Isn't it
did it, like-
Moonraker that was like the worst one?
no, I don't.
The one where it like just so many nonsense and he's like driving on a boat through the city.
I kind of
That's when that happens. And he's like, duh, he does like Aristocats, freaking.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Those
then
movies. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, but it's so crazy because I'll talk to people and they're like, those were the good ones. Daniel Craig ones, fucking shit. And then,
Who?
it's just people I know, coworkers.
You're
know,
not making this shit.
I'm
up.
not making this shit up. No, I'll talk to them. They're like, yeah, it was campy, but it was fun, and you knew what you're getting. These new ones, it's just like,
Interesting.
well, it's
like-
not James Bond, and to be fair, it's not.
No, it is.
No, James Bond's
what
a
is
fucking
James
rape,
Bond
a
to?
rapist. But like everybody's like in this magic world where they like being
Well,
raped.
that's kind of.
That's the thing.
Okay,
It's,
well,
yeah.
okay. Sean Connery, like, pretty much raped.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
women,
well,
like his
no,
character.
yeah, many times. But he
But-
fucked them so good they learned to like it.
Well,
you
no,
know?
but like you look at
That's
the second one. God, I wish I knew his name. Not the second one. The
Not the
third
second.
one.
The third one, yeah.
Because there was...
There was the guy that was only there for one instance, yeah. And then they brought back...
And he was actually pretty good. Was that the one where he got married?
No, that's the one I like.
No, I think it was. Because he was
No,
in
no, shut up. No, he was in one movie and it was
No.
forgettable.
Yeah. No.
No,
It was
you're
like-
no the
it was
one I'm talking about.
George Lazenby or something.
Julie,
like that.
pull this up.
Yeah, can you pull this up, D?
I do like that it's Julie. It sounds like Jamie.
Julie, pull that up.
I wasn't
No,
listening.
no.
Can you look up the James Bond?
The actors.
The actors, just all their names.
Yeah, no, I know it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a TV.
It went Daniel
with them.
Craig, Forgettable
All of
Man, Daniel Craig again. Somebody.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it went Daniel or what's the first guy's name?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
George Lazenby.
Some random guy.
Timothy Dalton.
No,
Roger
but
Moore and Daniel Craig.
yeah, the one before Patrick Moore, and also you forgot Pierce Brosnan. The one
yeah.
before Pierce Brosnan, I
That
think.
was Roger Moore. Because look, I'm
Okay,
telling
then-
you, it went.
No, I think.
You want me to read the list?
Yes.
Yeah, but show us pictures.
Why don't I just give you my phone?
Okay, yeah, give.
Yeah, just toss it to me, I guess.
I got it. Okay, so Sean Connery. Oh man,
Sit
they're
down,
all
sit down.
out of age.
Get your ass down.
That one, Timothy Dalton.
Yeah.
He's the good one, and I'm pretty sure
Yes,
that's
but the movie you liked was with George Lazenby, where he got married. This guy. He's dead now, I think. Oh no, he's still alive.
What the fuck? Are you sure? I don't think.
Yeah, on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
I don't think he gets married. Oh wait, well, okay, hang on. The marriage, the one with the marriage, is a fucking joke because then at the very end it's like, oh, by the way, Bond, fuck you, and then he just like mows down the.
Hold on, wait, I'm almost done.
No, I
Yeah,
remember.
it says married.
I know,
married in Portugal.
I know. That one was a shitty one.
And then the guy comes out, he's like,
Yeah.
he just kills
That
her.
one, that wasn't my favorite one. No, the favorite one I want is the Timothy Dalton one where he's just like fuck the MI6 or whatever, or M16 or whatever.
Well, here.
That's the good one. But he references the marriage in that one, and that's why I got him
Oh,
twisted.
okay, yeah.
Because
No, I think Timothy Dalton was pretty good. Roger Moore's was like, the first one was cool, and then
I don't think any of them were all that cool. I
Well-
think Timothy Dalton's like probably the only.
well, because there was like, I think there was a.
I don't know. They
think I
have
like
cool moments, like the
man with the golden gun.
like the
Cool.
like the whole scene where it's just like, for England, no, for me, and then he drops him or whatever.
I thought Christmas only came once a year.
I thought Christmas only came on my dick once a
No,
year.
I love that.
Her
Like they
name's-
zoom out. It's like Bond, where are you?
And then
like-
you just
you just see him like just raw dogging her. Bond.
you just you
What
see-
is that?
You see like a little line of heat because it's heat sensor. Yeah, it's a heat seeker.
Bond, I
you
see
see
your-
his dick.
I see your heat signature.
Oh,
Is
hey,
everything
so
okay?
there's his heat signature.
It's heating
He's
up.
laying like this, and then all of a sudden you see another arm comes out or a leg or something. You're like,
That'd be like Austin Powers.
I can't remember what
That's like a bit in Austin Powers, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, like the whole movie's a
Well,
bit.
it's like the shadow thing. They
Well,
do, like,
yeah, the
shadow.
silhouette, the
Or
whole
silhouette,
is
yeah.
like a whole thing. But yeah, I really want to watch that one movie that I
Christmas
showed you.
Jones.
It's a friendship for a stone. Let's blow on it.
Nah, I don't want to watch that.
We gotta watch that. It's apparently made by the guy that made the Sasquatch Gang.
That means nothing.
You don't like the Sasquatch Gang?
Nah, I like
You
this-
love
that's like peak quarter humor. I thought it was funny, but I don't know.
It was
Listen,
funny.
it's
It was
just-
funny.
that's the
It's
thing. You know, you recommend all this shit to me, and I gotta work up to it. It's not just I'm like, oh yeah, let's watch it. Because I'm like, because you have very like, it's all
Well,
over the board.
I just found this thing, and it's just like, so he makes this movie, and then like,
Who?
or
What's his
in
name?
the movie, I don't know, but it's like the character makes a book, and he's like trying to get it, and then this one guy steals the idea. It's like Big Fat Liar, essentially, but like done by Napoleon Dynamite guy.
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, it's Big Fat Liar, essentially. It's the same plot. But it's just funnier because it's just like the character he adapts. Like it's just like he changes it so he has like plot. But also like he goes from like, you know, this swashbuckler to like it's a friend capsule. the scene I showed you.
Yeah.
It's like, what is He has like this whole lecture on. He's like, here's how you can make them mystical. You add Amanus to the name. So this is Jamanus. Instead of James, it's like Jamanus or Jamanus. Or even Jamalaku.
Molecule.
Yeah, like Alaku. Like he has like suffixes that you add to names and it just makes it it's like this shitty writer.
So what? I mean, is it just like?
This is all I know about it. That what I've said is all
What
I
is
know.
it called? Oh, I don't know.
I just looked at, I mean I just found out about this show
How did you?
like an hour ago.
How did you find out about it?
Somebody showed a clip. They're like when you're autistic and you're trying to make friends, and it shows like this clip where he's like, show me the mystical bag, and he like drops a bag, and this guy comes over like weird hair or something. He's like. And he drops a bag, and it's like a bunch of sticks and rocks and mushrooms.
This does not sound interesting to me at all.
It's like, what is this?
I didn't like
He's
Fat
a
Liar.
magical bag of mystics.
That makes me think of like Blank Check. It's like
And
just,
then he goes over to a bush and starts ripping. What is he doing now?
I got a topic.
He's
I wanna
looking
talk
for
about.
yeast.
What kind of movie? If you
He's looking for yeast.
if you had access to a studio, what kind of movie would you want to make?
I told you. 13 Reasons Why season 2 or 3. Like I would just I would just ignore everything else, but I think I'd make. I
Would you
think it
need
was
the same
season
actors?
3, and yeah, it had to be the same actors, and I would bring back Hannah Baker, and it turned out she was still alive. But like leading up to that,
Selena Gomez would never say.
leading up to that, the ghost of Hannah Baker, because like she's like a schizo version in Clay's mind. I would make it where she starts revealing stuff that Clay would have no way of knowing, so it like gives off the illusion
Okay, so
that
would
the
you play-
ghost is a ghost.
Would you like try to play this straight? And
Yeah,
like,
it would be straight the whole time.
well,
Yeah.
like, would you want
I just would
people
want to
to
write it.
think it's real, or would you like?
I don't care. I just wanna there's like a mystery. This is what the third one would be about. It's like a mystery, and like they're trying to solve a crime. They have to solve a
They have
crime.
to solve her murder when she's alive.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like she's just I don't know what to do, and then it's like because like in
trying to
the
be-
second season you think Hannah Baker's just like a figment of his imagination, and
Well,
that's
the
how it is the
scar.
whole time. Yeah.
That's the main thing I think. The stupid scar.
Does
looks
he
so
have a?
terrible.
Yeah.
Remember, I think it was either season 1 or season 2, but the scar only existed so you could tell if it was present or past.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it
yeah.
looks, like,
And the
so
aspect
fake.
ratio would change to let
Yeah,
you know
well,
what
and the
time zone
light-
you're
and
in.
The lighting too.
Yeah, to be desaturated or some shit. No, but yeah, season 3, like he's solving he's solving a mystery, and then he like finds out on like episode 2 or something that he's like, wait a second, I wouldn't have known anything about this. And then he finds out like Hannah Baker's ghost is like she's like actual ghost. She's like, I've been trying to tell you. I'm not imagination. and then it does that. But on episode, and there's going to be like 12 episodes or so, 13, 13. There has to be 13, my bad. And then on episode 6 or something, they find Hannah's body. Like, they find out that, like, the body that they buried or something was a fake. And Hannah's still alive. And it just, like, abandons the whole ghost thing and never addresses how the ghost was able to know stuff that Clay could.
You know, in a
It's
roundabout
just like,
way,
fuck
like,
it, whatever, we're moving on.
you
She's
could
not
make,
dead.
you could make this.
I couldn't. You can change the name. I mean, that's what 50 Shades of Grey is.
Well, no, but that's
Shoot,
no, but
50
that
Shades
doesn't-
of fucked up.
No, but that wouldn't count because that's its own thing.
Yeah, but you know it was a Twilight.
I know there's a Twilight,
And there's like scenes
fan
that are like
fiction.
one for one
but
of.
but it turned into its real, like its own thing.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
I think this would only work if it was like, no, this is the continuation.
This is the
like,
continuation.
you're on Netflix. You click season 3.
Yeah,
And that's it.
yeah.
It's
So
full
I guess do you think I should like acknowledge the actual season 3 to 5, or do you think I should just like like, should I like acknowledge it? And, like, that was a crazy dream that like the gay kid that's like a cripple had or something, or should
Yeah,
I?
the kid got like broomstick up his butt.
Yeah, I would reference that. He's like, ah! He's like thinking about. He's like, I can't let them do that again. He's like,
Didn't he like?
and then,
Oh yeah,
like,
he's gonna
but
shoot up.
yeah,
the
yeah,
school.
yeah. But like when he says that, it like shows like a, and it's like kind of black that you can't make out a whole lot, but like if you really pay attention, maybe you like pause it or something because it's only like half a second. Does this like flashback? But it's like him like this, like the broom's
frog.
just on the ground, and you just see him on top of it.
Like a flashback.
Yeah, well, it's like you don't know what they did to me. You hear yelling in like his mind, where he's, you don't know what kind of fucked up shit they did. And it's just like, but it's like only for like a second, half a second. You just see like
What's the frame?
No, like like you just see like half a second of him like him being suffering.
Yeah, so it's like a,
but
like
it's
a
like
half-second clip.
yeah, it's
basically?
just like a half second, and it's just like, and the broom's up, and you just see him up here, and he's like in this pose. But it's like, yeah, it's like you only see it for like a quick second, and it's like and the lighting and everything is like so off that it's like super bright, so you can make it out. I'd have to like show you like a good example of like what the filmography
I'd love
needs.
to see that.
Yeah, but he's he's on top of the broom. The broom's like holding.
Yeah, I was listening to this guy. He was talking. He's like, that is one of the like the season one was whatever, but after
It
that,
wasn't whatever. It was like
well, like season one,
like
was,
it caused so many fucking
well, there
suicides.
were suicides, but like the whole thing was their media tour or whatever. It was like we just want to start a conversation.
Yeah, at the end of every episode, if you're having thoughts of suicide, please contact this number or something.
Well, yeah, but the cast would go on a tour. It's like we want to start a conversation.
Yeah,
about,
that was also
about
the
suicide.
yeah. What's the conversation?
Exactly, but that's all they would leave it at. It's like, what does that even mean? It's like, well,
You know.
do it.
Don't
I guess.
do it.
Don't
do it. But if you do, you'll be. Everybody will
you'll be on the
remember
end of
you.
our credits.
Yeah, everybody's gonna remember your name. They're gonna be so fucking. They're gonna be so miserable. And they're gonna regret everything bad that they did to you. It's
Yeah.
like I mean, I remember I was like it's just not a good headspace to be in that show because like I remember I was like coincidentally like suicidal during that time. That was like one of the peak of it, and I remember I was just looking for shows and that was on there, and like nothing was like making me want to do it, but it just talking about like how like yeah I fucking killed myself, and I'm just like think like it just gets you in the headspace of like the aftermath of your suicide, and it like gets you prepped because like all these things go through your head when you're like contemplating it, and it's just like it gets you thinking about it a bunch, which the more you think about it the more you're pushed into doing it. It was just I don't know, it's such a fucked up existence of a show.
You know what sucks is that
And Cuties, like those are like probably the two worst things that Netflix ever put out.
Netflix, you're greenlit, but
Netflix, you're approved. Yeah, you're greenlit.
damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dude.
Well, you're asking me like if I could make any show or movie.
That's what's messed up about it is that even if we had like we won't ever have the amount of money like that we could even entertain the idea of being like,
Yeah.
hey Selena, because Selena Gomez is the one that like
Yeah. She
she'd be like how
spearheaded.
much to buy the rights.
I
to be
know,
able to
and
do this.
I want it to be the same actors, and I want them to be a
But that's
lot
the thing is,
older
it's like
looking,
they
and
probably never do it,
yeah, they would never do
but
it.
also like money though, you know. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's the
imagine
thing.
you
That's the thing that pisses me off. You have these millionaires and they're doing absolutely nothing fun with it, and it's just I heard one person's doing like stuff with their money. It was Moist Critical. I guess he like sells soap and other business adventures.
Well, I've been like on a roller coaster with him where I was like, oh, I like him, and then because I watched him like before he was growing his hair out.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Well,
But now he's back on the upward trend where like
you just you lose interest, or has he been doing annoying shit?
no, he's been doing good stuff. Like
Yeah, okay, yeah.
because he's pretty much been the same the entire time.
That they are.
But he's like, I'm turning off all donations. You can't like donate any money to him anymore, basically, on YouTube or Twitch. He's like,
yeah. I mean,
he's
that's
like,
just
he's
he
like,
has
I've made
enough
money. He's
Yeah,
like, I've made enough money. He
I'm
showed
set
how
for
much money-
life. Yeah.
He's like, I made like $3 million off YouTube alone, not even counting like bits and stuff off Twitch. He's like, so
He's like the epitome of how you should be behaving.
yeah, and
But he's the only one that I know of.
yeah,
that is anywhere
that's,
like that.
mainstream. And so it's like, damn, like
Not even mainstream, dude. I don't know anybody like that.
I'm like, yeah, I can
It's
respect
what I
that.
aspire to be. But I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's very respectable but
Yeah.
also like he's still making the same content.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
It's
I mean, his content's never been for me, but I've only had one or two chips on my shoulders towards him, but I don't dislike him or anything.
but I don't know. I started playing the Resident Evil games because of him, because I've been wanting to do it, and then he did like all of them or whatever, and so I was like, oh, I want to play those, and
But what's the bad side? It sounded like you were like gonna say something negative about
his
it.
videos, like again, for better or worse, his videos have just been the same. Like it's like, oh, this poop stuff is off the troglodyte.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But that's the thing. It's like you have some,
But I mean,
you take a break, and then you can come back, and then like when you're in the mood for it again.
He talks about stuff, and then he games. He's on Twitch a lot or whatever, and I don't really watch his. Sometimes I'll go in, but he just plays like, and I can respect that. He just plays these bullshit games. Like he finds like terrible games on Steam and like plays them.
That's kind of funny.
It is funny. He's like, I don't care. They're like $2 or $3 games. Sometimes it's just like AI slop, and he'll play it and just be like, this is terrible. Don't ever play this. And then he'll find some gems in the rough or whatever. But that's the thing is like, I don't know. Like I can respect that he's doing that, but it's like, yeah, because you're playing these terrible games, I'm like, this is not entertaining because the game is so terrible.
I guess.
The only caveat would be like, it's so bad it's fun. But,
yeah. I think some people probably get that.
But no, I don't dislike him, but I mean, yeah. Anyways, whatever.
I like when people do something with their money. It's crazy to me, and they'll just buy houses and cars and drugs so that they can have like pretty women on their streams or whatever. It's really weird. I hate when it's just like, so are you gonna like?
Yeah, he's been making like comic books and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like literally he's like the epitome of my idealized version of people with money, what they should be doing with money. It's what I want to do. If I ever got a hold of money, I just want to.
How much money do you think it would cost to?
I don't.
Make that
Well,
show?
it depends on how you'd want to go about it. Like if you did want to because like. The thing is I think I would only want to write and maybe help direct it, and I think that's because it's not fun making shows or movies. You talk to anybody who's like I think Red Letter Media was like a great example of like they've made movies and they're like, it's not fun. It's like you do it and like after the third or fourth day you're like, okay. And they've made a movie and I like their movie. It's not great, but it's like funny and entertaining, and I like that they like put all this effort into doing it. But it's super expensive to make movies.
Oh yeah, well, because you think about just cast and they need
just
to be
cast the
paid.
props is where my mind goes for like majority, like the props, the setting, all that stuff. It's just like we're gonna film. It's like, where are you gonna film this hospital scene? How are you going to get into the hospital?
Yeah.
How are you going to get the lighting in the all that stuff? How are you going to get the camera inside the, it's like stupid shit like that.
And that's the power of the green screen, dude.
Yeah. Well, there's that, or you can just put tarps up and then just put a rolling desk. Now we're in a hospital. It's just like, which is a lot of the movies they watch, like you just see, it's just like, yeah, it's fucking hard. It's not fun.
I mean, I imagine there's some fun aspects.
Yeah, I don't even know if I would probably want to write like, hey, this is what I want to have. Maybe I'd be somewhat involved in the writing process. I've never worked with other writers before. I've only written my own stuff, and I don't even know where how good that is, and until I finish something, I have no word on what that process is even like, because I was just like, I don't know where I'm at in the process, so I don't even know if like there's still so much I need to learn about it or whatever. But and I think I would call it
52 Reasons Why.
yeah, but I would like take a spin on it where it's like um
No
the
Reasons Why Not.
75th answer or something.
The 147th.
50. What's 13 times 3?
39.
30. You did really?
Yeah.
Yeah, 39. Put it like the 39th answer, because
Well,
it's.
they did a season 3.
I know, but
Oh, because it's season 4 or whatever.
Mine is season 3. Mine's the real season 3, and then it's like you're asking. It's because it's like the idea is 13 reasons why? Question mark? Because it's like why, and it's just like here's the answer for the last one, the most important one, the 39th answer.
So you're like retconning the actual season 3?
Oh yeah, fuck the season 3. Yeah, all of that, it doesn't exist.
Do you
Anything
remember?
after season 2.
Oh wait, I just remember. It was that one, the football dude, rapist.
Yeah, and he has like this whole.
Didn't he have his whole like redemption arc?
Yeah, that was season 3. Season 2 like made him out is even more like he had a shack where he would rape people and stuff.
Yeah.
And then season 3 he's like, but isn't he a human at the end of the day? Do we really know whatever his fucking name is?
It's like Brock Turner.
Yeah, and it's just like, why would you build somebody up just to go back on? I know we subverted ya. Huh?
I gotta look up the plot again. I lost it.
It's shitty. It just turns into a teen drama.
Well, that's all it always really was. I feel like.
Yeah, no, but like I'm talking about like a sitcom after school drama.
Oh.
Where it's just like, what's the gang gonna get into this week? And then they kill off the guy, Bryce.
That was his name.
Bryce. My favorite scene is where he's like thinking about raping people and like how he's like beating them
wasn't
up.
He like jerking off?
And you just see, you see his cock, and he's just like, he like looks down and you just see it, and he's just. He like drinks his scotch from his dad or whatever, and it's just like, yeah, this guy's so evil. It's like so awesome. And then there's like a scene where like one of the characters finds out he's gay.
Wait, Bryce?
No, the cripple, because she's just like, my dick ain't working anymore, and then he's like in the boys' locker room and he's like talking to one of the guys, and then he's like, oh, this is great. That's amazing. That's but that's amazing. And they do that whole bullshit, and then it's just like,
I don't remember any of this.
It's so fucking stupid.
Jay, what's our time looking like?
57.
Sweet, yeah. See, you did a good job, Carter.
I mean, you're a known yapper. It's a good thing.
A known yapper. I love that word.
Yapper. Yeah.
I like it because of like when I learned it. Like I had a friend or have a friend, but when like I first was talking with them or whatever, they would use that word yap, and I was just like, I love that. So I always associate it with them. But that's the movie I would want to make or show. Yeah, but I again, it needs to be funnier than the 39th answer or something. Or
what, the title?
Yeah, like of the season. So it's like 13 Reasons Why season 3.
Lol, why not? There.
No, it has to be like something so stupid and funny, like
what?
Like again, like number 30, like
the final answer.
Yeah, the final why or something.
Final why.
39th why or something, or the 39th why is gonna be answered would be like the tagline or something, or it's like you're gonna know why on the 39th or something. I think that would be the mystery they would probably solve. Is there's a copycat killer?
A copycat suicide?
It sort of. It's like there's like a murderer who's like killing people and then releasing tapes, and like like in,
So he murders people and then like
and then does like some
creates
creates like third
tapes about
and
their
they
life
call
to
him like
make
the
him
Baker
think
killer, yeah,
that
because
makes
he's
him-
like it's like doing an homage to Hannah Baker's suicide,
he's
and they're like, why is he like replicating her suicide and
How
killing
does he
people?
have tapes about
Yeah,
my high school life?
yeah, and it's just like, and
And
he's
it's
murdering people in like common suicide ways. So he's like slitting their wrists and like, and like at the first you're seeing the cops like it's a suicide, and he's like, you're gonna want to come in here, and then it's like it turns out like there's like a thing like a note on the wall or something that's just like, no, this was a murder, and his style of murder, his calling card is he kills them in a like suicide fashion. Like one of them's in like a tub with a toaster or something. that
There's one where he has a shotgun.
yeah, and it's up to the kids to solve the mystery.
tapes?
Yeah, from like the
'Cause
tapes.
only they have the tapes.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like they're building up. And he's like,
That's good.
what they're gonna be. They're like, who's the next tape? Who's the next murder? You know, and so like he's killing people, and they're like finding out like he's killing people.
This is fucking. This is really stupid.
It's so good. So Clay, you gotta figure it out. I think I'm gonna be the next tape.
And this is on a tape.
Oh no, this is like them talking, and then like the next day, like Clay doesn't solve it in time, and you just see the kid on like the
You're
the
really
broom
liking that
kid.
pose today.
It's so funny. It's like so.
Well, that's our show. That's been an hour.
Why are you rapping? I don't know.
Guys, it's been an hour. Julie's got to go to sleep, dude.
She got to go to sleep.
She has work in 9 hours.
Well, what are we gonna do?
What do you want to do?
Just go to bed.
Yeah,
What?
I guess
Should talk for after the show. Can we end it?
All right. I guess we're
Well,
internet, ladies and gentlemen.
that's our show.
This is a good episode.
I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah.
Some laughs.
Yeah.
Did you already stop recording?
No.
Okay, well, this will be in it. So that's your unfiltered look at the English brothers and Julie.
Okay, and then,
All right, goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.